various composers, everyone brings, you know, various skill sets, and what is your, you know, approach with directors, like if it's on a film, or the creator if it's with the TV show? Because a lot of times, you know, that dynamic is different based on the medium that you're working with. So what would you say is your approach? Because I know sometimes folks, some composers like their people to be very hands-on and to know the language, and then a lot of times they don't like folks to know like the language of music because they feel that it can be kind of impeding on, you know, what their process is.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes when they're talking
so
music, you're like, well, why don't you just do it?
Exactly, right.
No, my approach, and I actually have talked to a few universities about getting this into their film program, not scoring program, film program is, directors are taught all of this about everything, except they don't really have courses on music. And it's not to get them to talk about music, it's to get them to understand that we should be talked to like they talk to an actor. That's what I like, is when they say, okay, here's what the scene's about. This is how they would talk to an actor or a cinematographer. They'd say, here's what the scene's about, this is the feeling I want to get out of it, this is the emotion I want to get out of it. When they sit and tell me that,
instead of specifying like, oh, I need this instrument.
Yeah, I need a minor chord with flutes and maybe the strings come in. I'm like, that's not helpful. What do you want to, because I can give you that and it can still be comedy or wrong emotion. So, I mean, we'll have long talks. You know, they'll sit here in my studio, or I'll sit with them in the edit bay, and they'll really talk about the scene. And then it's the challenge of, well, can music do that? Yeah. And yeah, music can do a lot of things that they don't realize it can do. But if they tell you exactly what they want it to do, then it's my job to figure that out. When they sit there and say, you know, I want it to sound like Trent Reznor or Arcade Fire, that's not helpful. You know, it's like, that's a style, but we're really about the emotion. So, because I think ultimately, I think a lot of directors think of film scoring as part of the sound department, but it's really part of the writing department. Yeah. Because it's what's not written that you're trying to convey.